And good afternoon, everyone. I guess it's still good morning. We got an early start here for the PIAA quarterfinal playoff game. You're tuned into the Indiana Total Therapy pregame show. Indiana Total Therapy, get in the game. They'll get you back in the game at Indiana Total Therapy. They have multiple locations in Indiana County. They are the best in their field, Indiana Total Therapy. So we have a matchup today. It's a very good quality WPIAL 4A quarterfinal matchup between the Hopewell Vikings, the number 3 seed out of District 7 at 18-6, and your Indiana Indians, 19-4, the number 1 seed out of District 7 here in the Quad A playoffs. The winner of today's game will take on the winner of the Bellefonte Archbishop Wood matchup, which is being played later today. We are at Gateway High School, and this game is being played at noon. Hopewell has graduation tonight. Indiana will graduate tomorrow. So a lot of emotions here today, and this is going to be a good matchup. But between two teams that have not played in a long time, and the last time they played, I believe, was in the semifinals of the WPIAL playoffs back in 2023. So sit back, relax, get something to drink, have some lunch, and we'll be with you shortly with Indiana baseball. We'll be back with more of the Indiana Total Therapy pregame show after this.
To be a champion, you need to have teamwork, great skills, good conditioning, and above all, you need to stay healthy. But if injury occurs, you need a team of specialists that can get you back in the game. Indiana Total Therapy has been helping area athletes for years. Indiana Total Therapy, with 3 locations, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville, Shelley Drive in Indiana, and at the Human Motion Institute on the campus of IRMC. ITT, the best in our field, and voted Best Physical Therapy in the Best of Indiana County contest.
Step up to the plate with perfect vision. At Doctors Coburn and Kepich Optometrist, they believe in both clarity on the field and off. Proud to support Indiana baseball as they look for another championship. Trust them with your eye care and make sure you never miss a moment. Swing for the fences, keep your eye on the ball, and see it all with precision. Visit CoburnandKepich.com to make an appointment.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
We all know life can get tough. Maybe it's a legal battle you never saw coming, a criminal charge, a family dispute, or planning for the future. In those moments, you need someone who truly cares. I'm Patrick Doherty. I've spent my career standing beside good people through difficult times. Whether it's criminal defense, real estate planning, or family law, my wife Amy and I are here to fight and guide you forward. When life gets tough, you don't have to face it alone. Call the gold-winning team of the law office of Patrick Doherty.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
At Marion Center Bank, we're proud to cheer alongside our schools.
In this area to come in here, I mean, it's a great local bank.
100% I'd recommend Marion Center Bank. What they do for customer service wise, anything we need, they reach out to us.
This season, we're with you. The students, the teachers, the families, and the teams who inspire us all. Marion Center Bank.
Banking centered on you.
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 All right, and welcome back here at Gateway High School as we get ready for the PIAA 4A quarterfinal matchup between the Hopewell Vikings and the Indiana Indians. This is the ITT pregame show. Indiana Total Therapy. They'll get you back in the game. Indiana Total Therapy has multiple locations in Indiana County, and they are there to serve you to award-winning physical therapy. Go see Dennis Schultz and the gang at Indiana Total Therapy, the best in their field. Okay, so let's take a look at how these teams got here. First for the Hopewell Vikings. They qualified for the WPIAL playoffs, and on May 11th, they defeated Ringgold 5-3. On May 18th, they defeated Valley 7-1. And then on the 20th of May, they lost to Elizabeth Forward in the WPIAL District 7 semifinals 4-3. Then they played in the play-in game for the PIAA tournament, the consolation game, and beat Derry area on the 26th of May 3-0. And then in the opening round of the PIAA playoffs on Monday, they defeated General McLean out of the District 10 champion 9-1. In that game, Kingston Krotech went the distance for the Vikings. He is their number one pitcher. He is not going to be eligible to play today, and we'll get into that more moving forward. The Vikings are coached by Morgan Singletary. For Indiana, as you know, they are the reigning WPIAL champions. They were the defending WPIAL and PIAA state champions from 25. They were the WPIAL and PIAA runners-up in 24, and they lost in the PIAA quarterfinals in 2023 to the eventual state champion Bellefonte. This year, how did they get here? They had a bye in the opening round of the WPIAL playoffs. Then on May 18th, they defeated Knock 1-0. Then on the 20th, they defeated Derry 3-0 in the WPIAL semifinals. On 5/26, they defeated Elizabeth Ford in the WPIAL final 4-0. And then on Monday, they beat Somerset at Indiana 10-0. What a tremendous crowd that was, over 1,000 people in attendance at the White Township Complex. Let's look really quickly at Indiana's head coach, Dan Petroff. Dan Petroff has a career record of 61-15, has won 80% of his games, including the WPIAL in 2026, and he's the PIAA state champion and WPIAL champion in 25. And they took second in 24, so he's made it to the finals in both the WPIAL and the PIAA in his first two seasons. Trying to do that here today, continue this role that Indiana has been on. Let's look at some statistics for these teams. Hopewell, they're batting .285. They have scored 157 runs. They have 184 hits. They've hit 9 home runs. They average 6.5 runs per game. As a pitching staff, they are very good. An ERA of 2.03. They allow opponents on base to an average of 231. The interesting thing with Hopewell is they've allowed 80 runs, but only 46 are earned. They've committed 44 errors and 34 unearned runs. So that their defense may be an issue here. They've allowed 144 hits. They've struck out 148 and walked 57. Their run differential is they are plus 77 on this season. Now let's take a look at the Indiana Indians. Indiana comes in offensively batting an even .300. They're 178 hits, 9 home runs, 163 runs scored. Their pitching staff, their ERA is 2.12. They've allowed 66 runs, 96 hits. They've struck out 195 and walked 105, and that includes a 28 consecutive inning scoreless streak. They have not allowed a run in this playoffs this year, and the last run they allowed was actually on this field against the Gateway Gators in their final regular season game. Today's starter on the mound for Indiana is going to be Brady Oakes. Oakes comes in with a 2.26 ERA. He's 6-1 on the season. He's thrown 40 1/3 innings. He has allowed 13 runs on 23 hits, struck out 40 and walked 30. He was the starter in the WPIAL final last week. He went 1+ innings, and then Charlie Manzi came in and pitched the rest of the way for the Indians. For the Hopewell Vikings, Ben McDonald's going to be on the mound. He is 2-4 on the season. He's got a 2.19 ERA, 38 1/3 innings. He's allowed 37 hits, 25 runs, 12 earned, 47 strikeouts, 24 walks for Ben McDonald. So we're going to have more with you as we continue along on the ITT pregame show. You're watching Indiana Baseball. The pregame show is presented by Indiana Total Therapy.
Step up to the plate. It's time to change the game. From first pitch to final out, champions play on elite surfaces. Force Turf Solutions delivers cutting-edge synthetic turf fields built for performance, durability, and game day excellence powered by industry-leading technology. Building new, upgrading, ready to transform your field from community complexes to high schools, colleges, and the pros. Force Turf Solutions is your home field advantage. Visit ForceTurfSolutions.com today and take your field to the next level.
Every day, we hear stories about challenges facing our communities. That's why it's important to take time to celebrate the positive things our young people are accomplishing. Hi, this is District Attorney Bob Manzi. I'm proud to salute the Indiana Indians baseball team on winning back-to-back WPIAL championships and continuing their remarkable season. These student athletes represent dedication, teamwork, and community pride, values that make Indiana County strong. Good luck in the PIAA playoffs, Indiana.
Spring has arrived, and now is the time. Now is the time to talk to Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning. The team at Anderson's can show you the many different options you have to air condition your home, from attic units to mini split systems to retrofitting your existing furnace. Great brands such as Mainline and Train available, and free estimates. Don't wait. Get your home fitted with the best in heating and AC from the team at Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning, 724-465-8923. PA license 677.
Penn Mechanical Group would like to wish the Indiana baseball team the best of luck in today's game. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, triaxle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. Go Indians!
Some moments deserve more than just a meal. They deserve a celebration. From weddings and milestone birthdays to graduation parties and relaxing summer picnics, Riziki Cafe creates the perfect setting for gathering with the people who matter most. Enjoy fresh, flavorful food and catering options designed to make planning simple and stress-free. Whether your event is large or small, Riziki Cafe helps turn every occasion into a lasting memory. Visit RizikiCafe.com today to plan your next event.
Get ready for a summer of fun with White Township Recreation. From exciting youth programs to engaging adult activities, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Visit whitetownshiprec.org to sign up and get all the details. Stay active, have fun, and make this summer unforgettable with White Township Recreation. From recreation programs to booking pavilion rentals and more, visit whitetownshiprec.org. That's whitetownshiprec.org.
And we're going to have our national anthem. And that was our national anthem here at Gateway High School. Welcome back. Let's look at today's starting lineups. First for the Hopewell Vikings. They line up this way. Number 21, James Armstrong will play center field. Kingston Krotek will bat second and play left. Batting third will be the catcher, Charles Smetana. Batting fourth will be the first baseman, Logan Tresilla. Batting fifth will be the pitcher, Ben McDonald. Batting sixth will be James Gill. He's playing third base. Batting seventh will be the designated hitter, Brody McCullough. Batting eighth will be Javion Lindsay. He's playing right field. And batting ninth and playing second base will be Colin Davis. And they will have Peyton Corker at shortstop. He's being DH'd for by McCullough. For your Indians, they line up this way. Chase Force will be at shortstop leading off. Brady Oakes will be at batting second and pitching. Batting third and catching will be Ethan Shank. Batting fourth and playing third base will be Charlie Manzi. Batting fifth and the designated hitter will be Sully Van Hoos. Batting sixth and playing first base will be Shane McHugh. Batting seventh and playing second base will be Dylan Shank. Batting eighth and playing left field will be Mike Zimmerman. Batting ninth and playing right will be Ben Coburn, and Hunter Kunkel will be in center field for the Indians. You're watching the Indiana baseball. This is the Indiana Total Therapy pregame show presented by Indiana Total Therapy. Indiana Total Therapy, they are the best in their field, award-winning physical therapy at their multiple locations throughout Indiana County. Check out Indiana Total Therapy for all your therapy needs. And we will be back with Indiana baseball coming up after these messages.
Championship tradition continues. Marcus and Mack proudly salutes the Indiana Indians baseball team on capturing their second straight WPIAL championship and beginning their quest to defend last year's PIAA state title. Winning matters, and Marcus and Mack knows what it takes. They've been voted best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row and best law firm 3 straight years in the Best of Indiana County contest. Good luck, Indians, as you chase another state championship. Marcus and Mack, champions for our community. Learn more at marcusandmack.com.
The only thing as good as baseball on a sunny day is a perfect slice of pizza. This is John Wayner, former player and broadcaster for the Pittsburgh Pirates. If you're in Indiana, PA, that perfect slice is at Bob's Pizza. Bring a box of Bob's Pizza or a bag of those famous Wapaho subs home tonight and you'll have some fans. I hit the last home run in Three River Stadium, but when I come to Indiana, I'm hitting Bob's Pizza, North 4th Street in Indiana. Cool people love the Buccos and eating Indiana County's only square pizza, Bob's Pizza.
Mashed potato salad. Get them. Get them.
Where's the ketchup?
Don't move.
Don't hide from your mosquito problem. Let Mosquito Joe handle it. Mosquito Joe. Outside is fun again.
Indiana's premier fitness facility, Sobek Fitness, is excited to be a sponsor of Lil Indians Athletics and this exciting matchup. Sobek Fitness is Indiana's only open-floor gym. One step inside and you will realize this is no ordinary gym. Sobek has the largest selection of equipment to choose from, including plate-loaded machines and plate select machines. Whether you are a seasoned veteran or new to a gym, Sobek has the equipment for your needs. Call Sobek Fitness to join, 724-801-8170, or check them out online at sobekfitness.com.
The Indiana Teachers Union would like to congratulate all the student athletes on a successful season. As teachers, we are very aware of how much work is needed to balance academics and being a student athlete. We know how much effort, determination, time management, and grit are needed to make this happen. Nice job, athletes. Best of luck in today's game, and congratulations on an amazing baseball season. You make us all Indiana proud.
All right, welcome back here to Gateway High School as we get ready for Indiana Playoff Baseball. Indiana Playoff Baseball is brought to you today by Forest Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack. Thank you for tuning into the Indiana Total Therapy pregame show. Let's take a look at some of the Vikings and what they bring. James Armstrong, he comes in. He's their team leader in average. He's batting .397 on the season. He's 29 of 73. He has 10 RBI and an on-base percentage of .527. Charles Smetana, he's batting .387. He also has 29 hits, 75 at-bats, 20 RBI, 1 home run. Ben McDonald, the pitcher today for the Vikings, he's batting .339. He's 21 of 62, 21 RBI, but he has 6 home runs, so he's definitely their power in their lineup. For the Indians, they're paced by Ethan Shank. He's batting .439, 29 hits and 66 at-bats, 28 RBI. Sully Van Hoos is batting .419, 31 of 74. He has 21 RBI. Brady Oaks, he's batting .404, 23 of 57, 9 RBI. Team leading 25 runs scored. And then obviously Charlie Manzi, he's batting .362, 25 hits, 31 RBI. And he has 5 home runs on the season. Indiana has hit 9 home runs. Hopewell has hit 9 home runs. So this should be a very evenly matched game. As we said, Brady Oaks will be on the mound. Let's look at how Indiana lines up defensively from left to right. Mike Zimmerman is in left. Hunter Kunkel's in center. Ben Coburn is in right. Charlie Manzi is at third. Chase Force is at short. Dylan Shank is at second. Shane McHugh is at first. And your battery is Brady Oaks and Ethan Shank. Oaks, as we said, he's 6-1 on the season, 2.26 ERA, 40 in the third innings, 13 runs allowed, 23 hits, 40 strikeouts, and 30 walks. For the Hopewell Vikings, they will line up this way. Armstrong, Krotek, Smetana, Trisilla, McDonald, Gill, McCullough, Lindsay, and Davis will be the batting order for the Vikings here today. We are trying to get you as many good camera angles as we can. We have Abby Kramer helping us here today and John Smathers as we're getting ready for baseball action here today. Indiana, by virtue of a coin flip, will be the home team, and they will bat second and play in the field to start this game. James Armstrong leads off, as we've talked about, .397, 29 hits. He'll face the left-hander Brady Oaks. Armstrong bats from the left side. And a swing and a miss. We're underway at 12:03 is our first pitch. It is a sunny day here. The wind is blowing out to right. Ball high, 1-1. There's a grounder to Shane McHugh. Fields it and walks over to first for out number 1. That's going to bring up Kingston Krotek to the plate. Krotek, he comes in. He is batting .253 on the season, 19 hits. He scored 18 runs, 16 RBI. There's a ball down low. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Indiana Baseball. There's another ball. Our first inning is brought to you by District Attorney Bob Manzi. District Attorney Manzi wants to wish the Indians well and Charlie Manzi well here in the PIAA playoffs. 3-0 now on Kingston Krotek. Ball 4. Krotek reaches on a walk. That'll bring to the plate Charles Smetana, the catcher. Smetana's batting .387, 29 hits, 20 RBI. On base percentage of .455. That's Oaks' 41st walk or 31st walk of the season. Ball upstairs. Ethan Shank's going to go out and talk to his junior left-hander. Indiana has all their pitchers available to throw here today. Marcus & Mack is our presenting sponsor. They're voted best law firm and personal injury firm 4 years in a row. Learn more at marcusandmack.com. Oaks throws over to first, but time was called. No pitch, no. Charles Smetana steps in. Runner at first is Krotek. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brady Oaks from the stretch takes a look at first, throws over. Krotek's back. We also want to thank Force Turf Solutions. Force Turf Solutions is a proud sponsor of Indiana baseball and wishes Indiana's players and coaches the best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. And the pitch. Swung and missed. Shank snapped out to first. He got him! What a play! Krotek traveled just a bit too far, and Shank said, no, sir. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch by McHugh, out number 2. 2 strikes now on Smetana. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oaks winds and fires. Swing and just got a piece of it. To stay alive is Smetana. We also want to thank our friends of Senator Joe Pittman. Joe Pittman is a proud supporter of high school athletics. Friends of Joe Pittman. There's strike 3, and Indiana's out of it. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Force Turf Solutions and Marcus & Mack.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Penn Mechanical Group would like to wish the Indiana baseball team the best of luck in today's game. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, triaxle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. Go Indians!
And we're back here at Gateway High School as we go to the bottom of the first, no score. Indiana was able to dance around that walk by Brady Oaks. And he still only faced the minimum 3 batters thanks to the back pick by Ethan Shank at first base. Let's take a look at how Hopewell will line up defensively. Kingston Krotek will be in left. James Armstrong will be in center. Javion Lindsay will be in right. James Gill at third. Peyton Corker at short. Colin Davis at second. Logan Trisilla at first. On the mound is Ben McDonald, and behind the plate is Charles Smetana. Chase Force will lead it off for the Indians. Indiana will go Force, Oaks, Shank, Manzi, Van Hoos, McHugh. Dylan Shank, Mike Zimmerman, and Ben Coburn. Chase Force steps in for the Indians. Force has been on a heater of late. And there's pitch, and that's a ball to Chase Force. Ball 2 from Ben McDonald to Chase Force. Force has really been swinging a hot bat here for the Indians of late. Ball 3. He comes in on the day. He's batting .338 on the season. And the 3-0. Ball 4, Chase Force is on, leadoff walk. Brady Oaks had 12 pitches in that first inning. Brady Oaks will step in now. Oaks is batting .404 on the season. .23 hits. He scored 25 runs. He bats from the left side. And there's a strike. The runner at Force is Chase Force. Ben McDonald is a left-hander. Oaks squares and bunts, misses it. Force just got back behind the back pick from Smetana. They were trying to go small ball, and Brady wasn't able to get the bunt down, and Chase was just able to get back. Here's McDonald now with the 0-2 to Brady Oaks. He takes his time, looks, and we get time called by the umpire. I'd like to give out a shout-out to our friend Lori Dadson. Lori is having a watch party back at the school. I'd like to wish her and all her friends and students, thanks for tuning in. That ball's fouled back off the screen. Lori's been instrumental in organizing the escorts for the team. After a big win, she gets the police and fire companies lined up. So I want to thank Mrs. Dadson and for everything she does to support Indiana baseball. And the pitch popped up, out of play. I'd like to remind you that this first inning is brought to you by District Attorney Bob Manzi. Bob Manzi wishes good luck to Charlie Manzi and the entire Indiana team. The 0-2 over, throws over, forces back in there. This is an all-turf field here at Gateway. Green grass, gold infield. Indiana's wearing their red tops, white pants. Hopewell's in their blue tops and white pants. Gold trim. There's a ball. So we're 1-2 now on Brady Oaks, Indiana's starting pitcher. Strike 3, got him on a breaking ball. Brady's looking for out number 1. That'll bring up Ethan Shank. Ethan Shank is Indiana's leading hitter. Shank steps in batting .439, 29 of 66, 28 RBI on the season. Force gets a good lead at first. There's a strike. From our vantage point here in right field, it's hard to see in and out on the strike, so if it takes me a minute, I'll just have to wait for the umpire. Here's the 0-1. That ball's up. 1-1 on Ethan Shank. Ben McDonald throws over to first and forces back in safely. Swing and a miss by Shank. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the number 3 batter for Indiana, Ethan Shank. And the 1-2. Fouled back off the screen. McDonald sets and Force is running. Shank hits it up the middle. Force will be safe at first. Force will be safe at second. Shank is out on the ground ball to the second baseman. So that'll bring Charlie Manzi up now with 2 outs. Runner on second is Chase Force. And now the catcher, Smetana, is going to go out and talk to McDonald. Probably make sure they're on the same page with their signals with a runner on second. Like to thank Marcus and Mack for their sponsorship of Indiana Baseball. Voted the best law firm and personal injury lawyer the past 4 years. Learn more at marcusandmack.com. As well as Force Turf Solutions. When it's time to change the game, check out ForceTurfSolutions.com. Manzi digs in now. Breaking ball, strike one. Charlie on the season. He's batting .362, 25 hits, 31 RBI. Like to pick up one here and get Indiana on the board. Force is at second. He's jockeying. Takes a pitch downstairs for ball one. 1-1 now. Hopewell has been in these games before. They're a good program. And the pitch. Manzi, big swing and a miss. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runner at second is Chase Force. As McDonald has settled in after the opening walk to Force. McDonald steps off. Everybody resets. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Charlie Manzi. And the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Sully Van Hoos waits on deck for the Indians. Decent crowd for an early noon game. As we know, Indiana is still in school, so there are not many students here. McDonald with the 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss by Manzi. Indiana goes down. No runs, 1 man left. You're watching Indiana Baseball. We're scoreless after 1. Presented by Force Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack.
Every day, we hear stories about challenges facing our communities. That's why it's important to take time to celebrate the positive things our young people are accomplishing. Hi, this is District Attorney Bob Manzi. I'm proud to salute the Indiana Indians baseball team on winning back-to-back WPIAL championships and continuing their remarkable season. These student athletes represent dedication, teamwork, and community pride, values that make Indiana County strong. Good luck in the PIAA playoffs, Indiana.
Spring has arrived, and now is the time. Now is the time to talk to Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning. The team at Anderson's can show you the many different options you have to air condition your home, from attic units to mini split systems to retrofitting your existing furnace. Great brands such as Mainline and Train available, and free estimates. Don't wait. Get your home fitted with the best in heating and AC from the team at Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning, 724-465-8923. PA license 677.
Step up to the plate with perfect vision. At Doctors Coburn and Kepich Optometrist, they believe in both clarity on the field and off. Proud to support Indiana baseball as they look for another championship. Trust them with your eye care and make sure you never miss a moment. Swing for the fences, keep your eye on the ball, and see it all with precision. Visit CoburnandKepich.com to make an appointment.
And we're back here at the top of the second inning. We're scoreless. Brady Oaks delivers to the number 4 man, Logan Trusilla. We want to wish and thank the kids at East Pike for tuning in today for their watch party at East Pike Elementary. Welcome aboard watching Indiana baseball. I'd be willing to bet that Mrs. Hudock had something to do with that, so thank her for all the help she gives Indiana baseball and her husband, Ben. Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike on Trusilla, Logan Trusilla. Just missed. We're going to go 3-1 now. As the wind picks up, Brady rocks and fires. Popped up. Dylan Shank drifts back and makes the catch. Ben McDonald steps in now. He's the number 5 man in the order. He's batting .339. He has 6 home runs, so he does give this Viking offense a little bit of pop. He bats from the left side. That's ball number 1. Oakes winds and delivers. Swing and a miss. Right into the glove of Ethan Shank. We go 1-1 now. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oakes is ahead of McDonald. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oakes rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the second strikeout for Brady Oakes on the day. That's going to bring up James Gill. Gill bats in the 6th hole. He's the 3rd baseman. And Gill comes in today batting .303 on the season. He scored 13 runs on 23 hits. James Gill. He bats from the right side. Facing the lefty, Brady Oakes. That's a ball. Just missed. Down, just missed again. Oakes is right all over the strike zone, just off a tick. 2-0 now on James Gill. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rocks and fires. That's a strike. We're going to go 2-2 now. There's 2-2, 2 outs, no score. We're in the top of the 2nd. Here at Gateway High School. Welcome aboard. Thanks for spending your lunch hour with us. Ball upstairs. We're going to go full. Oakes toes the rubber. Gets his sign from Shank. Winds and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Indiana gets them 1-2-3. We're scoreless after 1.5. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Marcus and Mack and Forest Turf Solutions.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Osaic Institution's investment executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Osaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
The Indiana Teachers Union would like to congratulate all the student athletes on a successful season. As teachers, we are very aware of how much work is needed to balance academics and being a student athlete. We know how much effort, determination, time management, and grit are needed to make this happen. Nice job, athletes. Best of luck in today's game, and congratulations on an amazing baseball season. You make us all Indiana proud.
And Sully Van Hoos with the first pitch chops it over the Hopewell dugout. Want to also give credit to Miss Leanne Jack, Mrs. Jack, for helping East Pike get their watch party set up today. What an awesome day to watch baseball. There's a ball on Sully Van Hoos. The count is 1-1. We're scoreless here in the bottom of the second. Ben McDonald on the mound for Hopewell. Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Sully Van Hoos, Indiana's designated hitter. Sully comes in. He's batting .419, 31 hits. He's driven in 21 runs. Van Hoos rips one, and that's over the right fielder's head, and that's going to be a book rule double as it skips over into the softball field. So Van Hoos doubles to lead off the second. That's going to bring up first baseman Shane McHugh. McHugh, who has been hot of late. He had a slow start to the season offensively, but he's really picked things up. He's batting .222. He's got 12 hits on the season, 2 doubles, and he's driven in 7. So Shane McHugh now. He squared the bunt. Ball was up high. He got out of the way. Ball 1. Coach Petros trying to play small ball here, trying to get Van Hoos over to third with no outs here, trying to get him over. McDonald throws. Again, ball high. As McHugh pulls that bunt back. Van Hoos gets his lead. McDonald on the mound from the stretch. Ball 3. McHugh gave a half-hearted square there. I'm sure he'll be taking this pitch on a 3-0 count. He squares, pulls back, strike called. You know my theory on the 3-0 counts. How often do we see that next pitch be called a strike if it's anywhere near the zone? 3-1 now on Shane McHugh. There's ball 4. So Indiana's got runners at first and second now, and Dylan Shanks coming to the plate.
Second baseman, number 2, Dylan Shanks.
Dylan had a great game the other day. He has 7 hits on the season, but he drove in 3 runs. He had a double and a single in the win over Somerset. He looks to square, and he pulls back ball 1. Indiana's trying, and now we're going to have a visit from Hopewell's pitching coach. Let's talk about Force Turf Solutions. When it's time to change the game, check out ForceTurfSolutions.com. Force Turf Solutions is an innovative and experienced company specializing in synthetic turf design, installation, and conversions of sports fields. When it's time to get in the game, call Force Turf Solutions. And also, Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm and personal injury lawyer for the past 4 years. Learn more at marcusandmack.com. We also want to thank Friends of Joe Pittman. State Senator Joe Pittman is a proud sponsor of high school athletics, and his sponsorship enables us to bring you these great visuals here on a beautiful day from Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Shank squares. Bounce it high off the screen for strike 1. Mike Zimmerman waits on deck. Runner at first is McHugh. Runner at second is Van Hoos, who led off the inning with a double. There are no outs. The infield is creeping in. Shank squares and pulls back. Strike 2 called. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Dylan Shank. That'll take the bunt off, and Shank will be looking to swing now against Ben McDonald. Just missed. We're going to go 2-2. From our angle, it looked like a pretty good pitch from here, but the umpire said it was a ball. 2-2 now. No outs. Runners at first and second. There's strike 3 looking. Went soft on a breaking ball, and Shank took it looking for out number 1. That's going to bring up Mike Zimmerman now, the number 8 man in Indiana order. Coach Petroff is looking for anything out of this bottom just to get those runners advanced and flip this lineup. McDonald from the stretch. Zimmerman, beautiful bunt, gets it to first. The second baseman's over to cover, but he does his job. Sacrifice goes 3-4 for out number 2.
Right fielder, number 10, Van Coburn.
Van Hoos goes to third. McHugh goes to second and brings in Ben Coburn. Coburn had a couple RBI in that big fourth inning the other day. Looking to do the same here. Bats from the left side. Strike called. Breaking ball. Just trying to find a spot here if you're Ben Coburn. And he lifts one into the air. That's going to be the center field. Driven, it's over his head. That's going to get down. And Coburn's going to be standing on second. Indiana leads 2-0 on the double by Ben Coburn. McDonald misjudged that ball, James Armstrong, Hopewell center fielder, totally misjudged that ball, got caught up in the air and went right over his head. It looked like off the bat it was going to be a lazy fly ball that Armstrong should have been playing easily, but it got over his head, and 2-run score. Chase Force now steps in. Ben Coburn, 2 RBI. Here comes Chase now. He's looking to trade places with Ben. McDonald on the mound. Coburn gets his lead. McDonald comes home. Fouled, backing out of play. Strike 1 on Chase Force. Yeah, Armstrong, he's a pretty good athlete, and you're surprised to see him misjudge that. The sun shouldn't even be a factor at this time of day here at Gateway. McDonald sets and delivers. Ball outside. 1-1. Force walked in the first and got stranded at second. Coburn's a runner at second after the double. There's a ball upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike on Chase Force. Indiana's leadoff hitter. Nice Indiana crowd trickling in here. Oh, that one looked high, but umpire said no, that's a strike. So 2-2. McDonald looking to stop the bleeding. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Chase stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Indiana leads 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. The second inning is brought to you by District Attorney Bob Manzi, wishing the Indians and his son Charlie the best in the PIAA playoffs. There's the ball. We're going to go full now on Chase Force. McDonald. The payoff pitch. Ball 4. That was up and out. So Force is on now. Walk for the second time. Brady Oaks steps in. Brady's 0 for 1. He struck out looking back in the first. Runner at second is Coburn. Runner at first is Force. Oaks is the left-hander. Facing the left-hander, Ben McDonald. Brady Oaks drops down a bunt, and it's a good one. Everybody's safe. Brady Oaks. Chase Force is hurt at second base. Chase Force is hurt at second base. Not sure what happened there because there was no play. I don't know if he just slipped or what, but the trainer is going to go out and check him. Let's take a quick break. Well, let's just hold it here for a minute, see how Chase is before we do anything. I didn't see what happened. I just saw him laying on the ground, writhing in pain. I don't know if he rolled an ankle or slipped on the base. Like I said, this is an all-turf facility here at Gateway, and they're going to bounce Chase up. He's telling the trainer he's good to go, and he's going to stay in the game. Indiana's trainer, we'll get you her name here. Maybe. Bethany Christek. Chase is going to stay in the game, so that's a good sign. Indiana's base is loaded now as Ethan Shank steps in. Beautiful bunt by Brady Oaks. With 2 outs. Caught everybody off guard, and McDonald couldn't get, he fielded the ball, but was not in a position to throw out Oaks, who runs very well. Shank grounded out to the second baseman in the first. He's 0 for 1. There's a ball. Ethan's looking to drive a couple in here if he can get a big hit here. All right, we're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Let's see who they bring out. Bo Blystone. He will courtesy run for Brady Oaks.
Pitch running for Oaks, Blystone.
So in high school baseball, you can have a courtesy runner for the pitcher as well as the catcher. So it doesn't affect the lineup. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Indiana leads 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Ball downstairs. 2 balls on Ethan Shank. McDonald has nowhere to put him. Hopewell's defense is playing back. There's a strike call. Looked a little up. The umpire says no. 2 balls, 1 strike on Ethan Shank. The defense is playing back. They're not holding the runner at first. McDonald sets. And that's ripped up the middle by Ethan Shank into center field. That's going to score a couple. Throw in. And there we go. Indiana takes a 4-0 lead as Coburn scores. Force scores. Blystone goes to third. And Shank is at first with a 2 RBI single. Indiana leads 4-0 here in the second. We're going to have a pitching change. So let's take a quick break. You're watching Indiana Baseball, presented by Force Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack.
Step up to the plate. It's time to change the game. From first pitch to final out, champions play on elite surfaces. Force Turf Solutions delivers cutting-edge synthetic turf fields built for performance, durability, and game day excellence powered by industry-leading technology. Building new, upgrading, ready to transform your field from community complexes to high schools, colleges, and the pros. Force Turf Solutions is your home field advantage. Visit ForceTurfSolutions.com today and take your field to the next level.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
We all know life can get tough. Maybe it's a legal battle you never saw coming, a criminal charge, a family dispute, or planning for the future. In those moments, you need someone who truly cares. I'm Patrick Doherty. I've spent my career standing beside good people through difficult times. Whether it's criminal defense, real estate planning, or family law, my wife Amy and I are here to fight and guide you forward. When life gets tough, you don't have to face it alone. Call the gold-winning team of the Law Office of Patrick Doherty. All right, welcome back here at Gateway High School as Indiana has taken a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the second and knocked out Hopewell starter Ben McDonald. They're going to go to Peyton Corker Corker is 4-1 on the season, 1.85 ERA. He's thrown 30 and a third innings. He has allowed 19 hits and 11 runs. 31 strikeouts and 5 walks. He's a right-hander. Manzi, big swing and a miss. Fouled it back. So the runners on base are McDonald's responsibility. And here comes the 0-1. Swinging and hit. That's down and going to roll into the left field corner. Manzi's on his way to second. They're going to hold. They're going to send the runner. We're going to have a play at the plate. And he's safe. A 2 RBI double for Charlie Manzi. And Indiana now has batted around here in this second inning. And taken a 6-0 lead against Hopewell. That cleared the bases, so Blystone scores. Shank, and I'm not sure who the courtesy runner for Shank was. I know they had one. I would bet it was Jace Brocious, but I'm not sure. But Van Hoos steps in. He led off this inning with a double. Manzi at second. Van Hoos rips one foul for strike one. This second inning has been brought to you by District Attorney Bob Manzi. Bob Manzi likes to wish the Indians and his son Charlie and the entire Indiana team good luck in the PIAA playoffs. Runner at second is Manzi. Peyton Corker on the mound. And there's a strike called. So it's 0-2 now on Sully Van Hoos. Corker works from the stretch. Delivers the 0-2 to Van Hoos. Swinged and ripped right at the Indiana fence and knocked Hunter Kunkel off his bucket down there in the Indiana dugout. There was a fence in front of him, but he still flinched. 2 strikes now. Van Hoos. Popped up, out of play, stays alive, 0-2. And the 0-2 on the way from Corker to Van Hoos. That ball's ripped. That's going to get over the right fielder. He didn't see it. That's going to roll to the wall. Van Hoos is on his horse. He's going to pull up at second base with a RBI double, his second of the inning. The right fielder never saw that ball. Had no idea where it was off the bat. Manzi comes around and scores. Indiana takes a 7-0 lead here now. And McHugh is batting for the second time here in the second. Boy, these Indiana bats have come alive these last 2 games. McHugh walked in his first at bat in the second. There's a swing hit on the ground of the first baseman. It's fielded by Trusilla, and Hopewell stops the bleeding. Indiana plate 7 in the second inning. You're watching Indiana Baseball, presented by Forest Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
The championship tradition continues. Marcus and Mack proudly salutes the Indiana Indians baseball team on capturing their second straight WPIAL championship and beginning their quest to defend last year's PIAA state title. Winning matters, and Marcus and Mack knows what it takes. They've been voted best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row and best law firm 3 straight years in the Best of Indiana County contest. Good luck, Indians, as you chase another state championship. Marcus and Mack, champions for our community. Learn more at marcusandmack.com.
Okay, welcome back as we head to the third inning. Indiana takes a 7-0 lead in that second inning. Indiana scored 7 runs on 6 hits, left 1 man on. The line for Ben McDonald, 1 2/3 innings. He threw 49 pitches, allowed 6 runs on 5 hits. He had 3 strikeouts. And 3 walks. So Brady Oaks gets the pitch with a lead here. The winner of today's game advances to the state semifinal on Monday against the winner of Bellefonte and Archbishop Wood. Ball down low. They're going to have 7, 8, 9. This is Brody McCullough. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on McCullough. Swing and a foul back to the screen. We would like to thank State Senator Joe Pittman and the Friends of State Senator Joe Pittman for all their sponsorship and support of high school athletics. Ball just up. We go 2-2 now on McCullough. We're in the top of the third. The third inning is brought to you by IRMC. There's a ball. We're going to go full. IRMC, better health, better life. Learn more at irmc.org. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. McCullough goes down swinging for out number 1. That's Oaks' 4th strikeout. That'll bring up Javion Lindsay, the right fielder. Lindsay steps in. He's batting 188. Ball in the dirt. Good block by Shank. Ball 1. Oaks, the left-hander, is working from the windup. There's a swing. Fouled back off the screen. 4 strike 1. Second baseman Colin Davis waits on deck. Good to see my good friends Matt Aiken and Frank Farah here today, and Frank's daughter Diane Antonace's here as well. Must be nice for those River Valley teachers to get out of school early. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Javion Lindsay. Ball upstairs. We go 2-2 now. I want to give a shout out to my friend Ann Coyne, who's tuned in back in Indiana. Thanks for joining us today, Ann. Watching Indiana baseball. There's a swing. And Shank throws on to McHugh to finish the strikeout. So 2 strikeouts now for Brady Oaks here in the third. Colin Davis steps in now. He's the second baseman. Davis steps in. Let's see if we can see what he's done on the season. He's batting .213. He has 13 hits on the season. Brady Oaks winds and fires. That ball is fouled back off the screen. First strike 1. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Two strikes now on the number 9 man, Colin Davis. Indiana leads 7-0, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Oaks rocks and fires, ball upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off, back to the screen, and we'll do it again. Beautiful sunshiny day here at Gateway High School. Want to thank Gateway for their hospitality today. They always do a great job hosting these playoff games. There's a ball downstairs. Two and two now on Colin Davis. Swing and a miss. He struck out the side. Indiana leads 7-0 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. You're watching Indiana Baseball, presented by Force Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack.
Penn Mechanical Group would like to wish the Indiana baseball team the best of luck in today's game. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, triaxle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. Go Indians!
Every day, we hear stories about challenges facing our communities. That's why it's important to take time to celebrate the positive things our young people are accomplishing. Hi, this is District Attorney Bob Manzi. I'm proud to salute the Indiana Indians baseball team on winning back-to-back WPIAL championships and continuing their remarkable season. These student athletes represent dedication, teamwork, and community pride, values that make Indiana County strong. Good luck in the PIAA playoffs, Indiana.
To be a champion, you need to have teamwork, great skills, good conditioning, and above all, you need to stay healthy. But if injury occurs, you need a team of specialists that can get you back in the game. Indiana Total Therapy has been helping area athletes for years. Indiana Total Therapy, with 3 locations, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville, Shelley Drive in Indiana, and at the Human Motion Institute on the campus of IRMC. ITT, the best in our field, and voted Best Physical Therapy in the Best of Indiana County contest.
And we're back here at Gateway. We apologize. We got back a little bit late. Dylan Schenk grounds out to the shortstop for the first out here in the 3rd inning. That'll bring up Mike Zimmerman now. Zimmerman had a sacrifice bunt back in the 2nd inning. Takes a ball downstairs. Our 3rd inning is brought to you by IRMC, Better Health, Better Life. Learn more at irmc.org. There's a ball. 2-0 now on Mike Zimmerman. There's a strike. 2-1 now from Corker. Corker's on in relief of Ben McDonald. Peyton Corker. And the pitch. That's downstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike now on Indiana's left fielder and really utility man, Mike Zimmerman. He's played first, he's played third, he's played the outfield. He's done it all in his senior campaign. There's a strike. We're going to go full. 3-2 now on Mike Zimmerman. Mikey's looking to put one in a blender here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Out number 2. Brings up Ben Coburn. Coburn doubled and drove in 2 back in the 2nd. Off of starter Ben McDonald. Coburn, the lefty, digs in. As Corker is settled in here. Fouled off in front of the Hopewell dugout. First strike number 1. Swing and fouled off the catcher's mask. Goes back to the backstop for strike 2. Good cut by Coburn. But he's behind 0-2, and Corker is looking to put a 0 up for the Vikings, trying to keep them in this contest. Corker from the wind. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Indiana goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the third. Indiana leads 7-0. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Force Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack.
Step up to the plate. It's time to change the game. From first pitch to final out, champions play on elite surfaces. Force Turf Solutions delivers cutting-edge synthetic turf fields built for performance, durability, and game day excellence powered by industry-leading technology. Building new, upgrading, ready to transform your field from community complexes to high schools, colleges, and the pros. Force Turf Solutions is your home field advantage. Visit ForceTurfSolutions.com today and take your field to the next level.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Mosaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Mosaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
The only thing as good as baseball on a sunny day is a perfect slice of pizza. This is John Wayner, former player and broadcaster for the Pittsburgh Pirates. If you're in Indiana, PA, that perfect slice is at Bob's Pizza. Bring a box of Bob's Pizza or a bag of those famous Wapaho subs home tonight, and you'll have some fans. I hit the last home run in Three Rivers Stadium, but when I come to Indiana, I'm hitting Bob's Pizza, North 4th Street in Indiana. Cool people love the Buccos and eating Indiana County's only square pizza, Bob's Pizza.
And we're back here. Top of the fourth inning, Indiana leads 7-0. Top of the order now for Hopewell as the second time through the lineup facing Brady Oaks. James Armstrong steps in and grounded out to McHugh in the first. And the pitch. And that's tapped. Oh, and it got by the third baseman, Charlie Manzi. And Armstrong is on. They have not scored that yet. I would score that an error. But either way, there's a man on first, and Kingston Krotek steps in now. All right, Krotek steps in now. Throw over to first. Armstrong's back safely. And they did. They ruled that an error on Manzi. Throw over again, back safe. That ball's high, ball one. Kingston Krotek, he walked back in the first and got picked off first by Ethan Shank on the back pick. Oaks works from the stretch. Just missed. 2 balls. No strikes on Kingston Krotek. Armstrong, he looks the part. He's been recruited by several schools to play football, I believe. And he looks it. Swing and fouled back. Strike one. The 2-1 now to Krotek. Step off, throw over. Safe. It's Armstrong. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Kingston Krotek. Indiana leads 7-0. Runner on first is James Armstrong. Throw over. Caught him leaning. Gets back. There's just enough wind here today to keep my papers feisty. That ball's popped up. Shane McHugh calls it in foul ground and gloves it for out number 1.
If you're parked over in front of the Performing Arts Center or in a reserve spot or handicap spot and you do not have a handicap tag, please move your car.
There's out number 1. So that's a pop-up to the first baseman in foul territory. Charles Smetana steps in now. Smetana struck out looking back in the first. There's a swing and a miss. The runner at first is James Armstrong. The 4th inning is brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center. Better Health, Better Life, IRMC.org. Oaks from the steps off, throws over. Handled by McHugh at first. 1 out. We're in the top of the 4th. Indiana leads 7-0. Swing and a miss. Delayed steal. They got him. Armstrong wasn't sure what he was doing. He hesitated, and Ethan Shank said, "Thank you very much. I'll take the throw out." So that goes 2-6 on the caught stealing. And the pitch was a strike to Smetana. So 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oaks high and inside for ball 1. Fastball was up and in. So we've got 2 outs now. Nobody on. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the catcher, Charles Smetana. Brady rocks and fire. Oh, he steps off. Batter steps out. And we'll reset. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Oaks rocks and fires. Got him! No, wow. Ball, 2-2. Boy, that looked pretty good. Shank didn't move his glove. We go 2-2 now. 2 outs. Ball's in the air. On his horse is Hunter Kunkel in left center for a running catch to end the threat. Indiana leads 7-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Marcus and Mack and Force Turf Solutions.
Penn Mechanical Group would like to wish the Indiana baseball team the best of luck in today's game. Penn Mechanical Group is a full-service contractor for the natural gas and oil field industry, and they're looking for talented, hardworking individuals for their team. If you're an equipment operator, rig hand, wireline operator, CDL Class A and B, triaxle drivers, they want to talk to you. PMG has local positions that need to be filled right now. Home base is right here in Indiana. Apply online at PennMechanicalGroup.com. Go Indians!
Step up to the plate with perfect vision. At Doctors Coburn and Kepich Optometrist, they believe in both clarity on the field and off. Proud to support Indiana baseball as they look for another championship. Trust them with your eye care and make sure you never miss a moment. Swing for the fences, keep your eye on the ball, and see it all with precision. Visit CoburnandKepich.com to make an appointment.
Indiana's premier fitness facility, Sobek Fitness, is excited to be a sponsor of Little Indians Athletics and this exciting matchup. Sobek Fitness is Indiana's only open-floor gym. One step inside and you will realize this is no ordinary gym. Sobek has the largest selection of equipment to choose from, including plate-loaded machines and plate select machines. Whether you are a seasoned veteran or new to a gym, Sobek has the equipment for your needs. Call Sobek Fitness to join, 724-801-8170, or check them out online at SobekFitness.com.
And we're back with the bottom of the fourth inning. Chase Force digs in. Want to give a shout out to Mr. Wojtosh and all the kids in the auditorium back at IHS watching today's game. They're enjoying a dandy as Indiana's up 7-0. Here from Gateway on their unofficial last day of school. I think they have to report for a half day tomorrow. Congratulations to the senior class. I know they're not there watching because they don't have to be in school today. That's a foul ball. We're 1-1 now on Chase Force. Glove by the third baseman, on to first for the out. James Gill over to Logan Trisilla for out number 1. Brady Oaks steps in. Brady singled back in that second inning. He also struck out in the first. He's 1 for 2. Oaks drops another bunt down, but it's going to go foul. He tried to catch him off guard again. That's how he got on back in the second inning. A surprise bunt with 2 outs. And I just got a message from our friends at the Indiana County District Attorney's office, Bob Manzi's office. I know Bob Manzi's here, so somebody has to be doing some work. Apparently his staff is watching the game as they work. So thank you for tuning in to the Indiana County District Attorney's office. There's a strike on Brady Oaks. We're going to go 0-2 now. Strike 3 called. Oaks goes down looking for the second time. That's going to bring up Ethan Shank. Shank singled in 2 runs back in the second. But Corker has done the job since being called on in that second. There's strike 1 called on Shank. Corker rocks and fires. Shank lifts one. First baseman Trusella drifts back. Second baseman makes the catch. That's Colin Davis. Indiana goes down in order. We go to the 5th. Indiana leads 7-0. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Marcus and Mack and Forest Turf Solutions.
Step up to the plate. It's time to change the game. From first pitch to final out, champions play on elite surfaces. Force Turf Solutions delivers cutting-edge synthetic turf fields built for performance, durability, and game day excellence powered by industry-leading technology. Building new, upgrading, ready to transform your field from community complexes to high schools, colleges, and the pros. Force Turf Solutions is your home field advantage. Visit ForceTurfSolutions.com today and take your field to the next level.
Spring has arrived, and now is the time. Now is the time to talk to Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning. The team at Anderson's can show you the many different options you have to air condition your home, from attic units to mini split systems to retrofitting your existing furnace. Great brands such as Mainline and Train available, and free estimates. Don't wait. Get your home fitted with the best in heating and AC from the team at Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning, 724-465-8923. PA license 677.
The championship tradition continues. Marcus and Mack proudly salutes the Indiana Indians baseball team on capturing their second straight WPIAL championship and beginning their quest to defend last year's PIAA state title. Winning matters, and Marcus and Mack knows what it takes. They've been voted best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row and best law firm 3 straight years in the Best of Indiana County contest. Good luck, Indians, as you chase another state championship. Marcus and Mack, champions for our community. Learn more at marcusandmack.com.
All right, we're back here at Gateway High School as Indiana finishes their warm-up tosses. We're in the top of the 5th. Indiana leads 7-0. Hopewell's going to bring to the plate Trusilla, McDonald, and Gill. As Brady Oaks works through the lineup for the second time of this Hopewell Vikings offense. I apologize. I was informed that I gave credit for that last putout to Davis, but now Davis is at short, and I got to figure out who's at second. Corker has thrown 27 pitches.
Vikings, first baseman Logan
Drusilla, McDonald, and Gill to face Oaks here in the 5th. That ball gets away and gets to the backstop for ball number 1. It is a beautiful day here at Gateway High School. We're happy to be bringing you the action. The 5th inning is brought to you by IRMC, Better Health, Better Life. Check out irmc.org. I want to thank all of our great sponsors who keep us on the air and support Indiana baseball through this playoff run. The wind and deliver. Outside, ball 2. Ball 3. On Logan Drusilla. Brady Oaks looking to give a good outing. That's ball 4, so they get the leadoff man on. That's Drusilla on the walk. Ben McDonald's going to come up now. He's 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 2nd. McDonald is the Vikings' power hitter. Fouls it up and out of play for strike 1. And there's a throw over to first. Want to say hello and a shout out to our friends at Kaufman and Bellamoria, Tom Kaufman. They're also watching the game. So sounds like a lot of people in Indiana have taken the day off, or at least are watching the game while they work. There's a strike. Indiana leads 7-0. Runner on first is Logan Drusilla. Oaks rocks and fires, swing and a miss. Armstrong goes down for out number 1. That's his 2nd strikeout on the day. James Gill steps in now. And let's see here now. Oaks rocks and fires, swing, fouled back off the screen. Also want to give a shout out to the Indiana Junior High School. They have this game on in the auditorium up at the junior high. So I'd like to say hello to Dr. Minnick and his team at the Indiana Junior High School who's tuned in today. As they're getting ready to wrap up their school day. Throw over to first. Drusilla's back safe. And, you know, it's interesting because this is what it's about, community, building community all through this baseball team, and it's great to see so much civic pride as this Indiana baseball team continues to make a run in the playoffs. 1-1 now on third baseman James Gill. I'd like to thank State Senator Joe Pittman for his support of high school athletics, the Friends of Joe Pittman, sponsoring today's action. There's a strike. We go 1 ball, 2 strikes. And if there's anybody out there that's watching that I haven't given a shout out to, thank you for watching. And here's the pitch. Ball upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first is Drusilla. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Indiana leads 7-0. Oaks with the 2-2. Just misses. We're going to go full. 3-2 now on James Gill. Gill struck out back in the 2nd. And Coach Petrov's going to come out and have a talk with his junior left-hander. We're going to keep it right here because I don't know if he's going to – I don't think he's going to make a change on a 3-2. I think he's just going to talk to him, settle him down, and say, hey, listen, let's get in the zone here. Don't want to give Hopewell any hope, I guess, as we would say. And Coach Petrov's delivered his message, and he goes back to the dugout. Brady gathers himself, grabs his rosin bag, and gets ready to deliver the payoff pitch here. I'd like to say hello to Trooper Matt Schmutzer out at the Indiana Barracks. I know several of them are watching the game at the State Police Barracks. That ball's fouled off the screen, so we want to thank them for joining in. And we remain full. 3-2, 1 out. Brady Oaks gets the sign from Shank. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He can't go anywhere. They try to run him. And he's going to be dead to rights at second base. Drusilla. Indiana gets out of it on the strikeout and throw him out. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Indiana leads 7-0. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Forest Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack.
Vet and as a pet parent, it's really important to kind of keep the parasites down. Ticks and fleas cause so many issues. They spread Lyme disease, which is a really big deal and debilitating disease. Keeping ticks away is a huge benefit because sometimes it's really hard to know that your pet has been bitten by a tick. Mosquito Joe has made that amazing. It truly is good to be outside again.
At Mosquito Joe, we treat the source of the problem to make outside fun again.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Indiana's premier fitness facility, Sobek Fitness, is excited to be a sponsor of Lil Indians Athletics and this exciting matchup. Sobek Fitness is Indiana's only open-floor gym. One step inside and you will realize this is no ordinary gym. Sobek has the largest selection of equipment to choose from, including plate-loaded machines and plate select machines. Whether you are a seasoned veteran or new to a gym, Sobek has the equipment for your needs. Call Sobek Fitness to join, 724-801-8170, or check them out online at sobekfitness.com.
And Manzi drives one off the wall, and he's going to be standing at second base with a leadoff double. And again, we got to get these ads in, and the umpires are going a little bit quicker now. But Manzi leads off with a double off the left field wall. That's his second double of the day. Van Hoos steps in. Van Hoos is 2 for 2. He has 2 doubles. Really, the first ball they've squared up off a corker. Van Hoos rips one. The right fielder drifts back. That's Armstrong. Makes the catch. Manzi tags. He's going to go to third, and he'll be there with 1 out. So Van Hoos, fly ball to right center field, does his job. Manzi advances to third. 1 out. Shane McHugh steps in. He walked back in the second, came around and scored. Grounded out to the first baseman to end that third. I'm sorry, in the second. And he batted twice in the second. That got him? No. Ball inside it. Looked like it almost clipped Shane, but the umpire says no. Ball 1. Hopewell pulls their infield in. They're playing on the edge of the grass, trying to choke off this run with Charlie Manzi 90 feet away. McHugh does a good job. He chopped it right to the second baseman for the out, and that does not do the job. I saw it go up in the air, and I thought we were going to get fortunate. Dylan Shank now steps in with 2 outs, runner. Kingston Crotech is now the second baseman. There's ball one up high for the Vikings. Corker has done a pretty good job of holding the Indians at bay. There's the strike. We go 1-1 now on Dylan Shank. That ball's ripped just past his dad, Tyler Shank, the first base coach, for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the 5th. Indiana leads 7-0. Ball's popped and out of play. We'll do it again. I'd like to thank Crimson Wealth Management. That ball is hit in the air, and that's going to go, and that's going to travel, and that's going to get down all the way to the wall. Dylan Shank drives in Manzi for a double. Good job by Dylan Shank. He hit that ball a long way into that right center gap, and that ball just kept carrying in that breeze. As I said earlier, that wind, well, now the flag's not moving at all, but earlier that wind was blowing out to right center. So that's an RBI double for Dylan Shank. That's going to bring up, let's see, we got a pinch hitter.
Now batting number 4,
Jace Brocious will step in, and he's going to bat for Mike Zimmerman. So Brocious steps in with 2 outs. And the pitch. There's a ball upstairs, 1-0. Eight 0 Indiana leads here in the bottom of the 5th. I'd like to thank Beacon Legacy Planners for their support of Indiana baseball. There's ball 2. Doctors Coburn and Kepich. The Indiana Teachers Union, IAEA, for all their support of Indiana baseball. I know many of them are tuned in right now. There's a ball. 3 balls, no strikes on Jace Brocious. I'd like to thank Riziki Cafe for their support and Marion Center Bank. Thank you for supporting Indiana baseball right here on Renda Digital TV. There's a strike called. We'll go 3-1 now on Jace Brocious. Corker. Strike 2. We're going to go full. Speaking of full, I could fill up right now on some Bob's Pizza. There's square pizza at Bob's Pizza. Sounds good tonight. After this one, go get some. Swing and a miss. Brocious goes down swinging. Indiana gets 1 run. They lead 8-0. You're watching Indiana baseball presented by Force Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack.
Championship tradition continues. Marcus and Mack proudly salutes the Indiana Indians baseball team on capturing their 2nd straight WPIAL championship and beginning their quest to defend last year's PIAA state title. Winning matters, and Marcus and Mack knows what it takes. They've been voted best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row and best law firm 3 straight years in the Best of Indiana County contest. Good luck, Indians, as you chase another state championship. Marcus and Mack, champions for our community. Learn more at marcusandmack.com.
Step up to the plate. It's time to change the game. From first pitch to final out, champions play on elite surfaces. Force Turf Solutions delivers cutting-edge synthetic turf fields built for performance, durability, and game day excellence powered by industry-leading technology. Building new, upgrading, ready to transform your field from community complexes to high schools, colleges, and the pros. Force Turf Solutions is your home field advantage. Visit ForceTurfSolutions.com today and take your field to the next level.
At Marion Center Bank, we're proud to cheer alongside our schools.
In this area to come in here, I mean, it's a great local bank.
100% I'd recommend Marion Center Bank. What they do for customer service wise, anything we need, they reach out to us.
This season, we're with you. The students, the teachers, the families, and the teams who inspire us all. Marion Center Bank.
Banking centered on you.
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 All right, we're back here with the top of the 6th inning. Brody McCullough steps in, the designated hitter, to face Brady Oaks. And there's ball 1. McCullough is 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 3rd. Oaks delivers. There's a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Coach Petroff said to me before the game, can I get 6 strong out of Oaks? He's gotten 5, and we're working on 6. There's a breaking ball right at the knees for strike 2. If you're Brady Oaks, all you want to do right now is fill up that strike zone with a 8-run lead. Ball downstairs, 2-2. Indiana has 8 runs on 8 hits. They've committed 1 error. Oaks rocks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. McCullough goes down swinging for the 2nd time. Out number 1. Javion Lindsay, the right fielder, steps in now. Oaks now has 8 strikeouts. There's a ball. It looked pretty good, but says it's a ball. As the wind now picks up again. You can hear it in my microphone. That ball's fouled back off the screen. We go 1-1 on Javion Lindsay. Nope, 1 out. Top of the 6th. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Indiana is looking to get back to the PIAA semifinals for the 3rd straight year. And the pitch. Ball upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Javion Lindsay. Fouled back off the screen. We'll do it again. Oaks with the 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's Oaks' 9th strikeout of the day. And he's going to face now the shortstop, Colin Davis. Davis struck out back in the 3rd. So Oaks is trying to do what he did in the 3rd. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout to the 7, 8, 9 hitters. He's trying to do that again. And he hit him. So I might have jinxed him. Hit batsman puts Colin Davis on. 2 outs now. We go to the top of the order. It'll be James Armstrong. Two outs. Indiana leads 8-0 here in the top of the 6th. Armstrong, the left-hand hitter. He grounded out to McHugh in the 1st. That's a ball. And he reached on an error back in the 4th, but he was thrown out trying to steal. That ball's fouled back off the net. 1-1 now. Center fielder James Armstrong. Driving down here, my son Garrison was telling me all the Division I offers that Armstrong has in football. Oaks delivers. Strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Armstrong. All the Power 5 offers for Armstrong as a football player. But Oaks is trying to get him out on the diamond right now. Ball inside. 2-2. Oaks rocks and fires. Swing hit on the ground to Dylan Schenk, the second baseman. On to first for the out, and that's the inning. Indiana continues to lead 8-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Force Turf Solution and Marcus and Mack.
Home was next to a creek. I mean, we had all kinds of insects and things like that. We started using Mosquito Joe's services, and lo and behold, the company has just been fantastic. If you want a company that's going to do what they say they're going to do, you want a company that's reliable, the accountability is high, and you're going to be satisfied with what they're giving you. Pick up the phone, do what you got to do in order to get them there, because they're going to do what they say they're going to do, and that's hard to find these days.
At Mosquito Joe, we treat the source of the problem to make outside fun again.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
The championship tradition continues. Marcus and Mack proudly salutes the Indiana Indians baseball team on capturing their second straight WPIAL championship and beginning their quest to defend last year's PIAA state title. Winning matters, and Marcus and Mack knows what it takes. They've been voted best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row and best law firm 3 straight years in the Best of Indiana County contest. Good luck, Indians, as you chase another state championship. Marcus and Mack, champions for our community. Learn more at marcusandmack.com.
And we're back here as Elijah Thomas steps in as the pinch hitter batting for Ben Coburn. He takes ball 1. Fouled back off the screen. 1-1 now on Indiana senior Elijah Thomas. Thomas is going to go to the University of Pittsburgh to further his education. He rocks and fires, and Thomas lifts one in, foul. We'd like to thank our friends at Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning for their sponsorship of Indiana baseball, as well as Penn Mechanical Group. Penn Mechanical has always been a supporter of Indiana baseball, and we thank them for their continued support. There's a ball outside. We go 2-2 now on pinch hitter Elijah Thomas. Indiana's looking to get some insurance runs here. For your insurance needs, call Meckling Insurance. There's a ball in the dirt, 3-2. We're going to go full now. Thomas, Corker with the payoff pitch to Thomas. Strike 3 called. Thomas goes down looking. That's going to bring up the top of the order and Chase Force. Corker has really done a good job. Since he's come in, he's held the Indians to just 1 run. Actually, I'm sorry, 2 runs. 6 runs were credited to Ben McDonald. Chase Force now. Force rips one, and that's going to get down into the left center field gap, cut off by the left fielder, and they're going to hold Chase at first base with a single. Good job by the left fielder to get over there, and that's Ben McDonald. Chase Force with his first hit of the day. He's been on base twice. Let's see, we're going to have a...
Number 9, Brock Lewis.
Brock Lewis is going to step in and bat for Brady Oaks. Coach Petroff trying to get some of his bench players in the state playoffs. Strike one from Corker. Brock Lewis has been known to come in and play third base when Charlie Manzi pitches. So we'll see. Keep our eye on that. If that ball's hit to shortstop and it gets through, and it's into the left center gap. Forces on his horse to third, and he'll be there standing. And Lewis advances to second on the throw. So Indiana's got runners at second and third now, and on the single by Brock Lewis.
Catcher Ethan Shank.
Ethan Shank's going to come in now. Ethan had an RBI single back in that big second inning. He is 1 for 3 on the day. But there's 2 guys on the pond now, as Indiana is looking to add some insurance. Shank hits it to the second baseman, Krotek. He's on to first base, but the run scores. Makes it Indiana 9. Chase Forrest comes around and scores on the ground out by Shank.
Third baseman, Charlie Manzi.
Brings up Charlie Manzi now. Brock Lewis advances to third. It's now 9-0. If Manzi can score Lewis here, that'll end the ball game. And they're going to walk Manzi and look to pitch to Van Hoos. Intentional walk to Manzi. Yeah, that's a heck of a situation. Manzi's got 2 doubles on the day, but so does Van Hoos. So pick your poison. Trying to set up the 4, so they're going to intentionally walk Van Hoos as well. It looks like it, yes, sir. They're going to intentionally walk Van Hoos to load the bases. That's going to bring up Shane McHugh. And you understand it, because if you're Hopewell, take the 2 best bats out, because you want to try to extend this game and get to that 7th inning. If McHugh can deliver a hit, this ball game's over. Corker rocks and fires. Ball upstairs. Really, a walk will score a run, a hit will score a run. Now Corker's playing with fire here as Indiana's looking to advance. Survive and advance this time of year. There's a strike called, 1-1. On Shane McHugh. McHugh on the day, he is 0 for 2. He walked and scored back in that second inning. Shane bats from the left side. Indiana has 9 runs on 9 hits. Each team has committed 1 error. Van Hoos at first, Manzi at second, Brock Lewis at third. That ball's hit on a bounce to the shortstop. On to first, safe! He beat it, Indiana wins! That's the ball game! Shane McHugh beats out an infield hit, and Indiana's on to the semifinal with a 10-0 win. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Force Turf Solutions. Stay with us for our post-game show here from Gateway High School.
Some moments deserve more than just a meal. They deserve a celebration. From weddings and milestone birthdays to graduation parties and relaxing summer picnics, Riziki Cafe creates the perfect setting for gathering with the people who matter most. Enjoy fresh, flavorful food and catering options designed to make planning simple and stress-free. Whether your event is large or small, Riziki Cafe helps turn every occasion into a lasting memory. Visit RizikiCafe.com today to plan your next event.
Step up to the plate, it's time to change the game. From first pitch to final out, champions play on elite surfaces. Force Turf Solutions delivers cutting-edge synthetic turf fields built for performance, durability, and game day excellence powered by industry-leading technology. Building new, upgrading, ready to transform your field from community complexes to high schools, colleges, and the pros. Force Turf Solutions is your home field advantage. Visit ForceTurfSolutions.com today and take your field to the next level.
Get ready for a summer of fun with White Township Recreation. From exciting youth programs to engaging adult activities, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Visit whitetownshiprec.org to sign up and get all the details. Stay active, have fun, and make this summer unforgettable with White Township Recreation. From recreation programs to booking pavilion rentals and more, visit whitetownshiprec.org. That's whitetownshiprec.org.
All right, welcome back to Gateway High School as Indiana is victorious 10-0 on the no-hitter by Brady Oaks. He threw a 6-inning no-hitter here today against the Hopewell Vikings. Indiana did a lot of their damage back in that second inning, scoring 7 runs on 6 hits in the inning. They were able to scratch out 1 run in the 5th and 2 runs in the 6th. To finish this game by way of the mercy rule. We will have our players and coaches joining us here shortly. Again, Brady Oaks throws a 6-inning no-hitter and Indiana advances. They will play the winner of Bellefonte and Archbishop Wood, which will be played later this afternoon. You're watching Indiana Baseball, as always, presented by Marcus and Mack and Force Turf Solutions. We'll take a break, and we'll have more of our postgame show after this.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Mosaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Mosaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
The championship tradition continues. Marcus and Mack proudly salutes the Indiana Indians baseball team on capturing their second straight WPIAL championship and beginning their quest to defend last year's PIAA state title. Winning matters, and Marcus and Mack knows what it takes. They've been voted Best Personal Injury Lawyer 4 years in a row and Best Law Firm 3 straight years in the Best of Indiana County contest. Good luck, Indians, as you chase another state championship. Marcus and Mack, champions for our community. Learn more at marcusandmack.com.
All right, welcome back here as we have our post-game show. Let's look at some of these numbers. Indiana wins over Hopewell 10-0. Indiana had 10 runs on 10 hits. They committed 1 error. Hopewell had no runs on no hits, and they committed 1 error. Brady Oaks was the story of the day, throwing a 6-inning no-hitter, holding the Vikings off the board all day long, and really, he was doing a tremendous job, and he had some help with his defense. Ethan Shank had picked off a runner in the first, had a caught stealing in the 4th, had a caught stealing in the 5th. So the defense absolutely was stellar. Let's see here. Brady Oaks had 10 strikeouts, allowed no hits, no runs, and 10 Ks. Let's see, 1, 2 walks and a hit by a pitch. So very good day. Coach Petrov said, can I get 6 strong out of Brady Oaks? I think he did that. So we got the players there coming up. They got to get up the steps here as we get ready to go. Let's see who they're going to send us. I would hope that we got Brady Oaks and we've got some of the others. Let's see who we got here. Let me check with our producer, John. John, how many breaks do we have here in the post game? Let's take one right now. That way it'll allow us to get organized. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Force Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack.
Hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind.
All right, we're back here at Gateway High School. I'm joined by Ethan Shank, Indiana's catcher. Ethan, let's talk about the big no-hitter. Have you ever caught a no-hitter before?
I don't think I have, honestly.
So, I talked to Coach Petrov before the game, and he said if I can get 6 strong innings out of Brady, we're going to be in good shape. What did you see from behind the plate as how he was dealing today?
Everything was really working for him. I mean, sometimes that changeup kind of gets away from him, but he was really locating it today. He had the slider down. Even the lefties and righties, normally he can leave that slider hanging a little bit on the lefties, but he was really, really on with that today.
That second inning offensively for you guys, you were able to put 7 up on the board. That had to feel good to kind of get out in front of this Hopewell team, and then you could just fill up the strike zone.
Yeah, it's really important that we can pitch at the lead. I mean, we have a really good pitching staff. They throw a lot of strikes, and once we get some runs up there, it's pretty easy sailing for them.
All right, third year in a row you've made it to the semifinals. We'll find out later this afternoon who you get, either Archbishop Wood or Bellefonte. Bellefonte, we know all about them. Wood is a different opponent. We haven't seen them before. But, hey, it's great to be playing baseball in June.
It really is, yeah.
Hey, also, congratulations. I know you graduate tomorrow.
Thank you.
Couldn't be more proud of you and the job that you've done representing Indiana baseball. So thank you as you move forward. And good news is you're not going very far.
Yeah.
And that's it. So, all right, Ethan Shank, everybody. Let's see who we getting next. Hunter Kunkel. All right, Ethan, thank you. Hunter, come on in here. Hunter was patrolling center field today. Hunter, first off, what's it mean to be part of this team and to be on a run like this?
Oh, it's amazing. Just like the crowd and everybody, all the support that we get, all the players, they're all like a big team. Just a big family.
You had the catch in center, and it looked like they got they got it up in the air pretty good, but you were able to just run and make a really nice running catch there in center today.
Yeah, the wind was blowing straight out. Just had a really good jump. So even practice, I always thought over the shoulder catches. It just paid off.
Now, as a defender, were you aware that Brady was throwing a no-hitter?
I was aware.
All right.
Fourth inning, I started to be like, oh, Joe on the hit call. That's something that you can't do whatever you can do.
Yeah. I mean, so, you guys are on to the semifinals for the 3rd straight year. We'll find out who you play here this afternoon. But, great job today. Really good effort out there in the outfield, and you've done a good job all year out there pitching in wherever Coach puts you. So thank you, Hunter. Hunter Kunkel, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's get Charlie, and then we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back. But let's get Charlie Manzi in here. All right, so first and foremost, in the middle of the game, just so you know, your dad's staff texted me and said, hey, we're all watching the game. So I don't know what they're doing up there at the DA's office, but
walk in and get some work done.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you got some work done in that second inning today. Talk to me about, what it meant to be able to put those runs up on the board early in this game.
I mean, it meant the world. Looking at last year, we barely scored any runs any games last year. So for having back-to-back games, we're putting up 7, 10-run innings.
Yeah.
That's huge for the team, and I'm glad that a lot of guys are hot right now going into semifinals of states.
Yeah, third year in a row that you're going to be going to the semifinals. This Hopewell team came in here, and I think they were playing with a little bit of house money. They knew what you guys were all about, what your pedigree was. They were looking to try to get something going early, and your defense never let that happen.
Yeah, I mean, our defense has just been locked down recently, which has helped our pitching staff. As a pitcher myself, being able to trust our defense means the world. So you just got to throw strikes and just let them hit it, and your defense will make plays for you.
Yeah, you were able to square up a couple balls today at crucial times that were able to extend the lead and make things happen for your team. Like you said, a lot of guys are getting hot. What's it like to have Sully behind you? I said on the broadcast they intentionally walked you, and all Sully did today was hit 2 doubles also. So what but I understood the logic. They were they wanted to extend the game. They knew one more run was going to end it. So. And Shane McHugh comes up with a big hit, huh?
Yeah, he's been hot recently too, which is great. So I thought back to 2 years ago in the state semifinals. I was intentionally walking to bring a Mark Collinger with the bases loaded tied game, and he came up clutch and got his stat done. So I just think about that when Shane came up and got the job done.
Yeah, so you're on to the semifinals. We'll figure out who that's going to be, and where. We know it'll be Monday. We just don't know who or where. So we're going to take one quick break. We'll be back with more post-game show. You're watching Indiana Baseball presented by Forest Turf Solutions and Marcus and Mack.
Marion Center Bank. We're proud to cheer alongside our schools.
In this area to come in here, I mean, it's a great local bank.
100% I'd recommend Marion Center Bank. What they do for customer service-wise, anything we need, they reach out to us.
This season, we're with you. The students, the teachers, the families, and the teams who inspire us all. Marion Center Bank.
Banking centered on you.
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 Step up to the plate with perfect vision. At Doctors Coburn and Kepich Optometrist, they believe in both clarity on the field and off. Proud to support Indiana baseball as they look for another championship. Trust them with your eye care and make sure you never miss a moment. Swing for the fences, keep your eye on the ball, and see it all with precision. Visit CoburnandKepich.com to make an appointment.
We all know life can get tough. Maybe it's a legal battle you never saw coming, a criminal charge, a family dispute, or planning for the future. In those moments, you need someone who truly cares. I'm Patrick Doherty. I've spent my career standing beside good people through difficult times. Whether it's criminal defense, real estate planning, or family law, my wife Amy and I are here to fight and guide you forward. When life gets tough, you don't have to face it alone. Call the gold-winning team at the law office of Patrick Doherty.
Some moments deserve more than just a meal. They deserve a celebration. From weddings and milestone birthdays to graduation parties and relaxing summer picnics, Riziki Cafe creates the perfect setting for gathering with the people who matter most. Enjoy fresh, flavorful food and catering options designed to make planning simple and stress-free. Whether your event is large or small, Riziki Cafe helps turn every occasion into a lasting memory. Visit RizikiCafe.com today to plan your next event.
Get ready for a summer of fun with White Township Recreation. From exciting youth programs to engaging adult activities, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Visit whitetownshiprec.org to sign up and get all the details. Stay active, have fun, and make this summer unforgettable with White Township Recreation. From recreation programs to booking pavilion rentals and more, visit whitetownshiprec.org. That's whitetownshiprec.org.
Okay, we're back here at Gateway with our postgame show. Indiana's victorious over Hopewell 10-0 in a 6-inning Mercy Rule game. I'm joined now by Sully Van Hoos, the designated hitter. Sully, in that second inning, we got things going and we're able to break this thing open. I think Charlie doubled, you doubled, or no. You led off the inning with a double. Yeah. And then he got it back in the end of the second inning.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that, how that played out for you.
So, we knew coming into the game that we were going to get a lot of stuff outside. He was mostly a fastball, curveball guy. His curveball was really slow, and he was going to paint the outside corner. So I reached out. The ball that I hit was probably on the white line in the other's batter's box, but I was able to extend my arms enough to hit it hard enough to get a ground roll double to right field.
So what does it mean, Sully, to be part of a group that's gone to the state semis now 3 years in a row?
It's truly been awesome, and we've got to give all the praise to all the parents, the coaching, literally everybody that has gotten us to this point, and every player who has bought in to every word that the coaches say. It's truly amazing being a part of the third time that we've had a run, and it's going to be nice. Hopefully we can go win it all again.
All right, so as a designated hitter, you're not out in the field.
No.
Did the dugout know that he was throwing a no-hitter?
No one really said it, but when Coach Petrov mentioned possibly changing the pitching, I was like, really? Seriously? He's out there. Right. He's throwing a no-hitter. I was like, I understand that he wanted to preserve him, but he's throwing a no-hitter, and we're up 9-0 at that point.
Well, and the best thing you guys could do offensively was put more runs up on the board and get out of here with a mercy rule.
And it was great, yeah.
All right. Well, Sully, we're going to see you Monday.
Yes, sir.
Don't know who, don't know where, but I'm sure we'll be there, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Sully Van Hoos, congratulations on graduation tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, here he comes. The man of the hour. First off, listen. Let's go back to the WPIAL final for just a second.
Okay.
Because I know you couldn't.
Are you sure?
Happy.
Are you sure? Yeah.
All right. Because I want to put things in context a little bit here.
Okay.
And obviously that second inning wasn't a good inning for you, and then Charlie came in, and we know what happened. You guys came on and won, no problem, right?
Yep.
I talked to Coach Petrov before the game today. He said, we're going to get 6 strong out of Brady. He said, I just have a gut feeling. And we were talking about who was going to be up here talking to me, and I think I said to him, Brady for sure, and he agreed, and that's when he said 6 strong. I don't think you could get any stronger than no runs, no hits, and really, for a while there, you were at the minimum because Ethan bailed you out a couple times. He got the pick off and the cut.
Yep.
They ran out of innings twice. I didn't understand what that was all about, but, did you know you were throwing a no-hitter?
I did, yeah.
Did you get superstitious?
Yeah, I was. A couple people, I know Dylan Shank, he was sitting in my seat in the dugout. Every inning I go back in the same seat, I'm like, up. You got to get out of my seat. I got to sit here. And he was like, he scoots over. I'm like, no, you got to get out of here. I got to sit. And so, but I kept looking up. And then in the 5th inning, Dan pulls me aside. He's like, hey, I know you're throwing a no-hitter, but, I might have to pull you. And I'm like, come on, man. So, but, yeah, I knew.
The good thing is your offense was able to, take that decision out of coach's hands for the 7th anyway,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But talk to me about, when you're out there on the mound and you're going through things and, as a pitcher, when things are working.
Yeah.
And I talked to Ethan earlier, obviously, and he said he could tell right from the first inning you had stuff working. Honestly, anything feel different today than it did last week?
It really did. This whole week, we're working on being slower and being more fluent, and then getting down the mound. I was getting down the mound too quick, so it was good making that adjustment. And then the off speed was just so much better today. Fastballs I was locating, and my misses weren't too bad. So it was really nice having the great coaching staff we have to correct that.
when you go out there in the third with a 7-run lead, does that change how you pitch?
It does. I just have to throw more strikes then, and I don't have to be too fancy with my pitches. And, plus we have the best defense in the state, in my opinion, and they're going to make plays for me. They always do. So
I think you ended up with 10 strikeouts. I want to say 2 walks and 1 hit by a pitch. Pretty good day at the office, huh?
Yeah.
On to the semifinals.
Yes, sir.
And, we're looking forward to see what happens on Monday.
Yep.
Brady, great job today, man. Way to go.
Thank you.
All right, Brady Opes. Coach. The other day you said you needed a cigar and a coffee. I don't know if it was quite that relaxed today, but talk to me really quick about your junior left-hander and what you saw with him today.
I mean, what an outing out of Brady. He has that capability. We worked on him hard this week to slow things down, and he bought into it, and his off speed was able to control it today because of that. And he's a competitor. There's nobody that wants to be out there as much as him, and he doesn't pucker up in any kind of situation. He gets after it.
So that looking at this game on paper. Now, I know you don't play on paper, and I know you're going to tell me, hey, we worry about Indiana. We're not worried about anybody else. I get all that. But I know that you got a guy in your dugout, Tyler Schenk, that he dives into every statistic he can find. I saw spray charts and everything out there, before the game. But my point is, you look at this matchup on paper, you guys were eerily similar in ERA, runs scored, runs allowed, all those things. And you come out in that second inning and have another monster inning, scoring 7 on 6 hits. How does that feel to get your offense going?
That starts right there with Mike Zimmerman. We had guys on first and second, 1 out. He put a great bunt down and moved guys to second and third just to try to get something going. And then Ben Calborn hit a double. Brady bunts a single again, and then just a couple, line drives into the outfield. Honestly, we're the type of team, if you look at our stats, or you'd be like, they're good. If we don't have 8 guys going to play Division I, but if you want to beat Indiana, you better be able to play 7 innings, play sound, because we play sound defense. Like, I don't think people realize how good of a defense we have. We only have, I think, 19 errors on the team.
Yeah, and you had 1 today, which when that happened, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, what was that?
We don't see that too often.
He was we had Charlie out of position, so you can blame that on me.
All right, fair enough. And I know we'll look back later and all that stuff, but you're going to be in the state semifinals again on Monday. Don't know who, don't know where, but, talk to me about your program and what it means to get there 3 years in a row.
It's hard. The first one was easiest. Last year was hard. And this year, it doesn't seem like it the last 2 games, but it's tough. I always say it's easy to get to the top. It's hard to stay on top. We get everybody's best effort, and that's what's amazing about these kids. They don't bend or break in any situation, and that's, you as coaches can prepare them for that, but for them to actually follow through with it is just a testament to the kids we have on our team.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have graduation now tomorrow. I assume you can give them tomorrow off, maybe a day, and then get ready to go for the semis.
Yeah, we always give them a day off after the game. Let them regroup, let them recover. Obviously, tomorrow's a special day for them and their families, so they'll have a day to get that out of their system. Then we'll get back at it on Saturday and prepare for whoever we got to play.
So the advantage of an early game is
we can watch it on the way home.
It's 2 o'clock and we're done.
Maybe you can make it out there, because Indiana's the only school in the country that has every high school game on. Everybody gets stats off of us.
Well, I'll say this, and thank you for always sending me your stats.
But we do
I appreciate that. But it is one of those things. We do get to broadcast all your PIAA games because we have broadcast so many of your games throughout the season. So
yeah, and it's awesome. We appreciate WDAD and of course you so much. A lot of people have families and people couldn't make the games today. Without this, they couldn't watch it. And we'll get on the bus. People will be calling and texting and saying, they watched it. This play, that play. What a great game Brady threw. So without you guys, I just joke around when I say
no, I know.
But we really appreciate it.
It was really cool because during the game I kept getting messages Hey, the East Pike's watching the game, the elementary kids, the junior high's watching the game, the senior high's watching the game. They had it on in the auditoriums in all the schools. So, yeah, they weren't really doing much on the next to last day of school, apparently.
No, that's awesome. We appreciate that from the people in our community. I don't think there's a better community that backs sports when you do well, any sport.
Yeah. All right, Coach. We'll do it again Monday.
Thanks. We'll talk again Monday after the game.
Sounds good. Dan Petroff, everybody. All right, so Indiana's victorious. They win 10.